In the description below this video you will find a link to supplemental resources and a link to the playlist of additional videos for motion and forces. Newton's second law of motion states that the force acting on an object is equal to the mass of the object multiplied by its acceleration. This law provides a quantitative relationship between force, mass, and acceleration, allowing us to predict how objects will respond to applied forces. The formula associated with Newton's second law is F equals ma, where F represents the force applied to an object, m represents the mass of the object, and a represents the acceleration produced by the force. Force is measured in newtons, mass is measured in kilograms, and acceleration is measured in meters per second squared. The second law implies that the greater the force applied to an object, the greater its acceleration will be, assuming its mass remains constant. Conversely, if the mass of an object increases, a greater force is required to produce the same acceleration. This law highlights the concept that force is directly proportional to acceleration when mass is constant, as expressed by the formula F equals ma. Understanding Newton's second law allows us to analyze and predict the motion of objects under the influence of forces. It serves as a fundamental principle in classical mechanics, forming the basis for many engineering and physics applications. Real-life examples of Newton's second law in action include the propulsion of rockets, the acceleration of vehicles, and the motion of projectiles. The formula F equals ma provides a mathematical framework for solving problems involving force, mass, and acceleration. By applying this formula, engineers can design systems and structures that account for the forces acting upon them. Newton's second law extends our understanding of motion beyond the qualitative observations provided by the first law. It quantifies the relationship between force and motion, allowing for precise calculations and predictions in various scenarios. Mastery of Newton's second law enables scientists and engineers to develop technologies and innovations that shape our modern world.